Greetings, Nami Army. Let me just say that we are going down the rabbit hole big time in the Telegram. And that's fine, because let me walk you through it, and I'll just slideshow the images from the Telegram. For anyone interested in the Okinami token, the stealth launch token some 6 months ago, ERC20, with these very intriguing blockchain connections to the ETH Genesis wallet. And let me just sum it up by saying the blockchain evidence shows a type of movement of Ethereum or transactional dynamics that probably only the ETH dev people know how to do with respect to the Okinami deployer wallet, created 40 days before the SHIB Inu deployer wallet, and with the dev on Twitter and making the blockchain messages and in the upcoming Medium, we are getting a lot of signals showing some connectivity to Ethereum and the next phase of the roadmap, the surge. And so let me just say the best evidence we have right now for what Okinami is on the blockchain. And whenever we get pictures and things like, a friend of mine brought me to this spot and the dev saying they're friends with Vitalik Buterin, we don't know who the dev is. We really don't. The dev could be multiple people, so I don't want to spend a ton of time. But looking here, they found some metadata on the metadata of the website for Kanagawa, Nami.com, Okinami's official website as far as we know. We find this name, okay? You'll see it in there. I'll even circle it there. From there, the name was searched through a Etherscan social search, or an Etherscan search to find out possible names associated with a wallet. And then we get this gentleman with an Italian name who belongs as CPO of this company. I think Ondo Finance. If I say it wrong, I'm sorry. I'm posting the pictures and editing and not reading them right now. So we get this finance company, a brick and mortar, centralized type business. The front of a business that at all glances looks legitimate. Looking to do some things in the crypto space or blockchain space to connect stable coins to securities. I don't want to dwell too much on it. We are going down the rabbit hole. What I see is a potential person who has some connection to the website. The chances of that search on those, 5 characters or so, finding that wallet, connecting to this Twitter account, so on and so forth, it's hard to say it's just a mere coincidence, but we don't know this person is the dev. You are allowed to do things outside your normal business. As CPO, they do their thing. They know a lot about this subject matter related to crypto and crypto economics. Just because somebody does something outside their regular job, which is a lot of devs. A lot of devs of a lot of crypto projects have jobs they go to every day. CPO is a pretty nice job. Went to Stanford University from what we saw. Could just be one of multiple people involved with Okinami. But it would be incredible business connections. Vitalik Buterin has to have incredible business connections. Anyone working on the ETH teams, whether it's Russell Verbeden or whoever, Carl Florsch, I'm probably saying his name wrong, all these people that we've been talking about connected to possibly Okinami, they're going to have incredible business connections. So in just showing these pictures here and just kind of where we're going down the rabbit hole, yeah, there could be some really important stuff here, but let's not dwell on it too much. But I do think some information is going to come about pretty soon from the dev. I think the dev's going to give us a message soon. Ryoshi will have disappeared on Twitter 2 years to the date, sometime May of this year. Would be a really interesting time to release the roadmap. And maybe they put a date out there. If the dev says in the spring we see a roadmap, wow. But in looking at everything that we're focusing on here, it would make some sense also with this next thing here. I'll show you this formula. This surge account on I think it's CoinMarketCap or wherever we're seeing it. We have this equation with P and K and all. I'll show the image right here. Interesting, of course. It looks like it relates to sharding or something in the aspect of scalability of Ethereum. 100,000 transactions per second. This new wave of DeFi, Ethereum in its goals of 100,000 transactions per second is going to need a complex web of connected scaling and sharding solutions, tokens in the ecosystem, where with Shibarium likely coming out this Valentine's Day, we're seeing the real life test of more to come as sidechains and layer 2s and roll-ups all start to work together in this ERC20 web. If we're going to go down the rabbit hole, at least let's focus on the fundamentals. Ethereum transactions, being able to use your crypto for purchases, to buy things. A credit card with crypto on it, or a debit card with crypto on it. Borrowing against crypto, using crypto as a financial instrument like money. Okay, massive adoption coming. There has to be technology behind that. And crypto isn't just owning digital assets, it's technology. Okay? We don't know what Okinami is going to do. We don't know who the dev is. We may never find out who the dev is. And it may be that way. But all arrows seem to keep pointing through the blockchain at the same stuff. And all that matters is, what is the utility? What does it do? Is it going to be maintained for a long time? Is it going to be a sustainable project, which if it's the ETH people behind it, I imagine it will be. And will it increase in value and give people equity in their investment? Just to end here, I am not a financial advisor. I am not a investing advisor. This is entertainment only. I wouldn't even call it education. I'm not certified to educate you in crypto, but I can analyze things and use my skills and ability to look at evidence. And the evidence that we're seeing is this mysterious token with these incredible connections through various pieces of evidence, some of which are probably nothing, but some of which, if you just take 10% of what everyone's looking at, seems to point towards some pretty big hitters in the blockchain crypto space. Vitalik Buterin says not to even call Ethereum crypto. And, you know, I would call these things blockchain technology. You can put your money into a form of store value, a form of asset accumulation that's outside of your regular fiat stocks, bonds, what have you. You're collecting a thing, or you're amassing and building a portfolio of things that, if I were to be a betting man and I'm looking for something new, high risk means high reward. If I was going to take a high risk, high reward gamble, I mean, there's only so many new tokens out there. Okinami seems to have all the earmarks of something very special. But it's up to you where you want to throw your money. You only throw in as much money as you can lose. But like I said, if I were a betting man and I was looking at all the new tokens out there, and what we don't know is what's bugging everybody. It's what we don't know about Okinami that's bugging everybody. Is it for real? Is it just, if it were an elaborate scam or an elaborate hoax, why not just pull the plug now? I mean, how long do you want this to go? You're going to try to make some money on your scam? People getting pretty afraid after what happened to Sam Bankman-Fried. They're going to find you. They're going to find you somehow. Criminals typically leave enough clues behind to where they very, very seldom get away with what they're doing. And, defrauding people is the focus of the government right now with anything on the exchanges or even projects that are defrauding people. Dare I say, a lot of these rug pulls will be looked at as business failures. Some of them will be looked at as a form of fraud. Depends what the intentions were of the parties involved. To take all these pieces of evidence together to try to put together a crypto asset that or token that is doing all these things, somebody would have big cojones, big cojones to go out there and do this and think that the repercussions will be minimal. Now, it just at this point in time, you could make your money, and it ran up. It went up quite a bit. Take your money and run. They're not doing that from what we know, but the silence is making people wonder, why aren't they doing anything? Why aren't they doing anything? And they just disappeared. It'd be pretty strange to just disappear at this point. Because we're seeing some stuff happening, like updates on the website. The website's still there, There's indicators that this is just a waiting out. And if you think about it this way, the Ethereum people are very busy right now with the Shanghai. That takes place. These people working together make sure Shanghai goes well. After that, we get some indication when the surge is coming. So just be patient, folks. Now, for my channel, thank you all for subscribing. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. Comment. To get the algorithm going, you have to be interacting with the video. I thank you for doing that, and we'll see you next time.